Good morning.
Good morning.
It is truly a beautiful day here at Rock Creek Trail. I think we all know 2 years ago, around this time, the city of Little Rock and the western portion was devastated by a high-end EF3 tornado. Not only did we lose homes in Walnut Valley, Shackleford area, and Colony West, but many of our parks, particularly Rock Creek Trail, where we reside right here today, Reservoir Park, had devastating impact to our city. And we know what Rock Creek Trail means for the overall quality of life and place, but also what it means for true unity. Rock Creek Trail is just like Pinnacle Mountain. There are places where no matter your socioeconomic status, your race or ethnicity, you can come here and we can always be on one accord. One accord with nature, one accord with physical ability to do the things that we need to get done. And so I'm grateful that we're here today and to have the Islamic Center of Little Rock and their young youth who are here with us today. We know Ramadan just recently passed, and I was able to attend the Eid of Tar together, and we're very grateful for this season of hope and this season of faith and the season of love. And so while we're here to do all this cleaning, but also to make certain that we are making a way. It happens with the trees. As we know, we lost thousands of trees across the city. And so we're very grateful for KKAC led by Ricky Peer and the close to 100,000 trees that they have received with various grants to USDA and wildlife and forests to plant here in our state. But 16,000 trees that will be planted here in the city of Little Rock that will bring new life in our city. And so we're very grateful for them. Before we continue on to learn more about Mr. Peer, as well as Meg with Mississippi Wildlife, they'll share their great impact that they have with us today with nature and restoration of new life. But we want to bring to the stage the West Little Rock Ward 5 City Director, Lance Hines. This is a place he often comes to. He's always out here working. He has his work clothes on today. I would have mine. I got another event coming after, but he's showing me up today with his boots on. But we'll have Mr. City Director Lance Hines, Ward 5.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate all you guys coming out today. Look forward to kind of reforesting and healing Mother Nature's scar out there in one of our most beautiful walking trails in the city. Coming here to talk today. Trees are really generational. The saplings that we're gonna plant today, are going to be enjoyed by our future generations. We'll never be able to enjoy the shade. So I thought it would be kind of appropriate to look up a poem, and I thought maybe Walt Whitman, and I started reading one of his poems on trees, and it's, would take the next 20 minutes to get through it. So I found one by Joyce Kilmer called Trees. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Thank you, guys, and I want to next introduce our Director of Parks, Leland Couch.
Good morning, and thank you. Thank you, Lance Hines, for that introduction. I just am so excited to be back here. Might need to be back here after the tornado. We've been here once before, at the end of the last year, after we were able to rebuild the trail here and reopen this great park for the citizens of Little Rock. So thank you to all the volunteers that helped with that. Thank you for all the volunteers here today, all of our staff that have been a part of this. This has been such a great transformation. And for today, all the thousands of trees that we're going to plant. I was so amazed when I heard that our volunteer coordinator said we're going to plant thousands of trees. And I just couldn't imagine how we were going to be able to accomplish that. But with all of y'all, I'm sure we can do it. I have a pleasure today to introduce Ricky Peer. He's with the KKAC organization. He is retired from the U.S. Army and has been a row crop farmer for the past 10 years. His organization is responsible for all these trees today and many more to come through the city. The KKAC organization is dedicated to bringing the gap in agricultural education and creating a sustainable future for small farm communities. I would like to welcome now Ricky Peer.
Thank you all so much for allowing KKAC to partner with this beautiful city of Little Rock, Arkansas. And thanks to the mayor, Mayor Scott, and your administration and your staff. None of this would have been possible without the mayor and his staff, the council, as the councilman has stated. What I would say to our young people is just tell you the significance of trees. And I know we see trees and we, probably the young folks, I know us as adults, we do understand, but it seemed insignificant probably to the young folks, but they are so significant. It contributes to the clean air that you breathe. It improves the water quality. And if you hear the birds chirping, they're chirping from a tree. They are in the trees. And so the wildlife habitat, the climate change migration to absorb the bad carbon dioxide, and releasing oxygen. So this is the first of 100,000 trees that we're planting across the state of Arkansas, from Little Rock to Pine Bluff to Wynn. As you guys know, that Wynn was devastated from the storms, on over to Forest City, into Mariana and West Helena, and Helena. So again, the KKAC cannot do anything without partners. And so Little Rock is the model as we kick off this project. And none of this would have been possible without Wildlife Mississippi. And Wildlife Mississippi, that's led by Meg, they got the grant, received the grant, and we are executing the grant here in the state of Arkansas. And for me, I would like to introduce Meg with the Wildlife Mississippi. Thank you.
Good morning. How is everybody today? Awesome. I'm Meg Sinervo Hitt. I'm the Conservation Education Coordinator for Wildlife Mississippi, and I am honestly so thrilled to be here in Little Rock with the KKAC organization to start this initiative. Since 1998, Wildlife Mississippi has been working diligently to conserve Mississippi's natural resources, our water, our lands, our natural habitats. And we are more than thrilled to be working in Arkansas, one of our closest neighbors, to do the exact same thing. This grant was solely funded through the USDA Forest Service. It was the Urban and Community Forestry Program. The sole purpose of these funds is to bring back trees and natural habitats to areas that were devastated by the 2023 tornadoes. So we are excited to not only be planting trees throughout Mississippi in areas that were devastated, but also throughout Arkansas. So this great project, our goal is to plant 5,000 trees today. We are planting 100,000 trees throughout Arkansas over the next couple years. And I cannot express how excited we all are from Wildlife Mississippi, but also from the Forest Service. They are excited to see this initiative. So thank you, KKAC organization and the City of Little Rock, for allowing us to be here today. And we look forward to seeing this happen. Thank y'all so much.
It's a beautiful day to plant a tree, isn't it? Happy Global Volunteer Month, my park heroes. How are y'all doing? Good. Again? Good. Yeah, there we go. We're excited to plant some trees. Yes, we are. I'm Karen Sykes, and I'm the volunteer coordinator for the City of Little Rock and the park ranger. Thank you for coming today. I appreciate every single one of you, whether you're a new volunteer with us or a seasoned volunteer with Parks and Rec. We welcome you with open arms. please volunteer with us every single chance you can. We have tons of opportunities throughout Parks and Recreation that you can find over here on the table, along with, since I see some potential junior park rangers, we have a junior park ranger day camp for 9 to 12-year-olds where we energize and educate that age group. We spend a week in a park. We visit 2 parks a day, and we talk about our natural environment, environmental justice, and we have a good time. And you graduate and get some gear to take home with you at the end of the week. So y'all please look into that. I want to thank KKAC, and specifically I want to thank the contact person who I've been working with on this, Mr. Mike Hatley over here. He's sitting quietly over here, an unsung hero. And I also want to thank the people behind me for their support, as well as our parks maintenance staff. JP Rogers heads that up. He's provided technical support. And John Averett for getting all this set up with me here today. So let's talk instructions real quick, and then we'll get planning. That sound good? All right. It's going to take you about 10 to 15 minutes to walk down this trail. That's where the tornado hits. And right before you get to the bridge is when you'll see it, right? So when you see that's your point, and it'll be obvious. It also extends probably about a half a mile beyond that. So you can start planting on either sides or you can go across the bridge, and you can even go on further down and start planting there. It's up to you. Please watch out for power lines. Please don't plant under the power lines. There's definitely some out there. There are roads that the contractors made when they needed to clear out the trees that fell. We are replanting those roads, okay? So we want to get rid of the roads. We have tools to check out after this. And so what you're going to do, you don't necessarily have to dig a hole. You just create a wedge in Mother Earth, and you're going to drop those roots in. Please make that wedge deep enough so that the roots extend all the way down instead of folding up like this, okay? So straight's good, folding up bad, right? Okay. Again, I want to thank you all for coming out today, and we will let the mayor close this out. Oh, real quickly. Impact the Rock is coming up April 26th, where we will be planting some more trees here, as well as at Reservoir Park. That is our first post-tornado event. And we'll be planting gallantries there, serving lunch there, and we'll be serving lunch here today at 11:30. Thank you.
Well, we're so grateful for Karen Sykes and the entire Little Rock Parks and Recreation team and all the work that they put in for this monumental event as we're working together to replant these trees. We're so grateful for KKAC, Mississippi Wildlife, and all those involved today. And thank you so much, City Director Lance Hines, for being here as we all work together to replant these trees and restore life to this particular area of Rock Creek Trail. You all have a great time. Thank you.